This probably goes without saying, but was that the best featherweight championship fight ever?
Yes. Insane. The chin on Ortega, the cardio on Holloway, the chin on both of them, just ridiculous fight.
After you see a fight like that and you see how good Holloway is, it's a reminder that everybody probably jumped to some conclusions with Max and his health and how good he was going to be down the line. Would you agree with that?
No, I don't think that anybody jumped to conclusions. I think that, there was definitely something wrong. We took all the proper precautions and made sure that he was healthy and able to come back and fight. We took the right amount of time, and this weight cut, he looked well and healthy and came in on weight, and he fought like it. I'm a true believer that if you have all the proper medical testing leading up to a fight, the proper medical people there during, and then the proper attention after, fighters are as safe as you can be in a combat sport.
Is there anyone left for Holloway at 145? It seems like he's beaten all the best of the best. I know Moicano's been here and everything, but I mean...
I would love to see him go to 55. I think that at this point in his career, you got to start talking about him as one of the all-time greats. And I think there's a lot of big money fights for him at 55 and a lot of big things.
What's your favorite one right now?
What's that?
What's your favorite one?
Oh, they're all
For him.
Every one of those fights at 55. If you start at number 5 and work your way up to the champion, they're all good fights for Holloway.
Pound for pound, where is he?
He's one of the best pound for pound in the world. I mean, when you really look at what pound for pound means, we'll talk about that when he goes to 55, where he sits. But
So DC is still pound for pound king.
DC? Yeah. DC, yeah. The pound for pound thing is weird. Pound for pound really means if you went to any weight class, who would win? You know what I mean? It's a weird one.
That's what he wants, though. I mean, that's what he says. He's like, I won the fights that'll make the fans say I'm number one.
Who said that?
That's it.
There you go. There's your answer.
With Conor and Khabib potentially on the shelf for a while, could Ferguson be a good matchup for him to just get the wheels going to find out who the top contender is?
We'll see. I'm not talking about any of that kind of stuff till we find out what happens Monday and how this whole thing goes down. So, but there's tons of good fights for him at 55 in the top 5.
Joanna was very emotional in the interview she just gave to us. She said she's going to take a little break.
Yep.
And going to think about what she's going to do the next step. So she's going to talk to you, or what do you think that she should do?
I think that's exactly what she should do. And, she's emotional because this stuff means so much to her. She's such a fighter, you know what I mean? And she wanted this belt so bad. She wanted to beat, Shevchenko. And, she should take some time off and relax, and then we'll figure out what's next.
Is it a problem now that Shevchenko is so dominant at this weight? We can't see nobody who can challenge him.
There's never a problem when somebody is too dominant. It's never a bad thing, ever.
I mean, it's a new division. She is incredible.
She's a beast. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world if you look at who she beat at 35. What do you think she's going to do at 25? But there's always somebody. There's always somebody. There's always some, new people popping up, and we'll see what happens.
I think that, Jessica I obviously is saying that should be her after her.
Jessica I's been terrorizing everybody looking for me back here, blowing me up on text and going crazy, and I haven't talked to her yet, but, I love Jessica. Jessica's awesome. Jessica fought to a split decision tonight, you know what I mean? So we'll see what's next for her.
Thiago Santos is looking like a beast at 205. He
Wow.
wants a 205 opponent next.
How about that fight? How about that fight? That had fight of the night written all over it till the main event happened, you know what I mean? Incredible.
Anthony Smith got tons of momentum from moving up from 185. Santos is doing the same. Santos is the last guy to beat Anthony Smith. Did you see a matchup between them to see how that division?
Well, it's funny how you see guys do a lot better when they don't have to cut a bunch of weight. I mean, it's common sense. I wish these guys would do it more. But yeah, he looked damn good tonight. He hurt Manuel right from the first couple of punches thrown in the fight.
With Joanna not becoming a two-division champion, do you think that if Nunes beats Cyborg and becomes a two divisions at the same time champion, that she's the best women's mixed martial artist ever? That event obviously later this month.
Yeah, I mean you got to start looking at best of all time. Joanna held that title for so long. Let's see what Shevchenko does at 25, and then the winner of that fight is definitely one of the greatest ever.
Was there any feelings of relief when the fight got called before the 5th round? I mean, Brian is a guy who's young, he's 15
I was hoping one of two things were going to happen. The ref was going to stop that fight, or the corner was going to throw in the towel. That's what I was hoping for, and I'm glad they did. That fight needed to be stopped. That's what you call too tough for your own good.
Was it the doctor or the corner?
The doctor did. The doctor stopped the fight, yeah, as he should have.
What's it take to drop Ortega? That was unbelievable.
You
That was
can't
such
do it.
resilience.
It's not possible to do. The guy is the greatest chin one of the greatest fights I've ever seen, the greatest title fight in that division I've ever seen, and the greatest chin I've ever seen.
There's something about this city, if you think back to the last card with all the incredible fights.
Yeah.
This fight, Jones versus Gustafsson, the first
Yep.
one. I mean, the atmosphere here, it brings something out of these fighters.
So tonight we had more people in this arena than we've ever had since we've come. There was almost 20,000 people here tonight. And when those two walked out of the tunnel, if you looked around the whole place, there wasn't one open seat. Everybody was on their feet. It was awesome. This is a very educated town on fights. They were into it the whole fight, chanting both ways, on their feet, going crazy. You couldn't be a part of a more exciting title fight than here tonight in Toronto. Toronto's awesome.
The first card that you did here was at the Rogers Centre Stadium. Could that happen again?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that could happen, yeah, anywhere with the right fight. Yeah. I like arena shows better, though.
Dana, I'm not sure if this is a ridiculous question or not, but
That means it is. The fact that you say that, it means it's
I
ridiculous.
think everybody knows that you're kind of looking around and you've had a lot of questions this week about Anaheim. I mean, do you think there's any chance in the world Max could turn around and be a candidate for that card?
Yeah, I don't. What question? Oh, you mean getting asked questions about Anaheim?
Right.
Got it. I don't know. I don't know if Max could cut that weight again. You know what I mean?
Do you have something in mind right now for Anaheim? Is there a specific fight that's
I
getting
do.
close?
I do. And I'll work on it Tuesday, and as soon as it's done, I'll let you guys know.
Is there a division you could give us?
Nope.
I did
Nope.
my best.
One last question, not related to the event. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. You told me that you were close a couple weeks ago. You told me, maybe it was just a week ago. You told me that Nick Diaz, George Masvidal, March in Vegas, but the contract wasn't quite signed yet. And with Nick, he hasn't fought in so long. Fans are asking, you guys haven't officially announced the fight yet. Is there any?
Oh, we haven't?
No.
I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question right now. But yeah, as far as I know, standing right here, right now, that fight's on, as far as I know.
Usman's here. Is he knocking your door down for a fight?
Yeah, listen, we talked about this yesterday. Usman and, these guys at 170 now, I love it. They want to fight. Yeah, I'll be doing something with him, too.
I mentioned Askren to Faraz
And-
Zahabi earlier for GSP.
And Askren, too. Oh, Askren's here, too?
No, I mentioned to Faraz about Askren as a possible opponent for GSP, and he didn't rule it out.
Yeah? That's news to me. That's news to me.